I believe that creativity is what keeps us sane. I really do. So if you are feeling a little insane right now, I think tapping into your creative energy is going to help keep you sane, because there's something about the energetic frequency of being in that creative energy, right? Like you feel inspired, right? You maybe even, you're more connected, I think, to the higher vibrations that are going through this world, these frequencies that we can feel, we can't see, but we can feel them. And when you're in that creative energy, you're so much more connected. And that is when you get these inspirational ideas. That is when you get these downloads, when you get these insights, when you're feeling alive. When you're tapping into your creativity, you feel more alive, and that keeps us sane, because the world right now is insane, right? We know this. The world right now is insane. So what can you do to keep yourself sane? One of the things that you can do is tap into that creative energy. Now, what does that look like for you? For everybody, it's different, right? For people who are musicians, it's, writing, playing instruments, performing music. For visual artists, it could be painting, it could be photography, it could be digital art. If you're a writer, it could be writing poetry, books. But it doesn't have to be in the creative art field to be in the creative energy, because wherever you feel it is where you put your energy. It could be, baking, it could be cooking, it could be sewing, it could be being with children, doing something with children, because you're tapping into that energy. And that's what's going to help keep you sane during these insane times. Because, like I said, everything is energy, everything is frequency. And it's easy for us to get caught up in the dramas and the traumas of what's going on in the world, right? But we still have to live in this world every day. We still have to regulate our own emotional bodies and our emotions and how we're feeling and how we're moving through the world, regardless of what's going on out there. You still have to show up for your family. You have to show up for your work. You have to show up for yourself. So if you're feeling like a little bit of craziness, insanity, I would advise you to tap into your creativity. What creative thing do you do that brings you joy? Whatever it is, do it. Do it on a regular basis. Schedule it in your calendar. It is just as important as you getting up, going to work, earning money, getting up, taking care of your family. It is just as important, because if you aren't well, like if your mental space is not well, it's going to affect everything else in your life. But by tapping into that creative spirit and that creative energy, it is one of the ways to help keep you sane. Now, there's a million ways, and for everybody, it's different. But creative energy is very powerful. It's empowering, and it's fun, and it's abundant, and it raises our frequency. And that's what we want to do. So it is one of the ways to help keep you sane. So I highly recommend whatever it is that brings you joy that you do. Doesn't have to be for work. Do more of that, and that will help keep you more grounded, and it will help keep you sane right now. All right, just thought I would share. I'll see you guys next time.